Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Disturbing Puppet. Today we're going to be continuing our campaign of XCOM 2. If it loads. Alright, there we go. So, in case anyone's interested, my plumbing situation continues. I'm still having dripping in my hallway, which is awesome. They've apparently determined where it's coming from and have slowed it down, but I'm on like day 13, 12 or 13 now of a leak in my hallway and entrance area, shower area, all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. And probably at least a week before they actually fix it to make sure it totally stops. At least it's slowed down, but it's pretty irritating. Having a really crappy building management company really can be a hassle sometimes. Not a good start. I can't talk already. It's the slow dripping constantly is driving me insane. What am I doing? We're working on the Berserker Queen autopsy. We've got a supply drop soon, and continue training my site operative. I'm not working on anything in my proving ground, it looks like. I don't think I've got the supplies. That's the issue. It'd be nice. I would really like to upgrade my Psi Lab. I could train another person as a Psi operative as well. We've got some spaces available. I can still upgrade this resistance comms to add more contacts, but we still have 5 available. I grabbed 1 or 2 because I basically just wanted to get as much supply income as I could before the next supply drop. Let's take a look at my soldiers. We do have the Advanced Warfare Center up and staffed, so the recovery times are halved now, so it's a little bit faster for everybody, although Aaron is still going to be out for quite a while. So my main sniper, 3 days out. My main heavy, 6 days out. My main scout, 4 days out. My backup scout, 2 days out. My melee specialist, 3 days out. So we're kind of down on not too many people left, but I'm hoping we won't have a mission pop up like right away. We'll kind of see what happens. Finally up to 5 scientists, so we've got things going a little bit quicker. 6 engineers, actually more than I need. I don't really know what to do with them at this point, but once I build some more stuff, like the Shadow Chamber, that'll kind of advance things a bit. I think I'm using all of my engineers, but I've got one in here just because I don't have anything else to do with them. Let's go ahead and check out the map. I don't remember what I was doing. It's been a little while since I've gotten a chance to play. So we've got some alien alloys. What am I doing? That must be what I was doing. The alien alloys and crystals. I do like the benefit that I get for Asia, so I might want to try to prioritize grabbing all of Asia. I do have to grab all the territories and build a couple radio towers, though, so it's kind of a big investment before I can get any benefit out of it. I might want to just finish off Africa and Australasia, or whatever they're calling it here. Oceania. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump back on here. Avatar progress is fairly well contained, but I don't know where there's another site. We've taken all the sites we can see. I'm not sure if I can see one if it's adjacent. I think I might have to actually make contact to spot it. Africa, I just have to grab that. We can have the benefit. Let's just go ahead and keep grabbing. Working on that Illyrium crystals and alloys. We're getting a little bit low. Not terribly low. Supplies are mainly what we need. Actually, before I do that, let me just quickly check and make sure it actually looks like it's working. That's something I should always check. Alright, looks fine. Alright, let's get working on it.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
What if this is going to give us another goofy suit?
As Dr. Valen noted in her own report, it was irresponsible and borderline irrational for her to have pursued this research, knowing the incredible risks involved, not just to herself, but to what little of humanity as a whole remains.
Yeah, the Berserker wasn't too bad to deal with. I'm a bit more concerned about the Archon ruler that's running around now. So, Berserker Queen Autopsy, codename Hulk. Despite a thorough examination of the modified Berserker variant known as Subject Beta, I've yet to uncover any meaningful justification for the enhanced equipment provided by Dr. Valen to the creature as it relates to her own research. Yeah, she basically gave him a Bane suit. Let me be clear, I fully understand the creature enhanced endocrine system requires the addition of the supplementary transport and filtering mechanism to maintain hormonal equilibrium. As well, I admit it is a reasonably elegant solution to an otherwise daunting question. What I cannot understand is why it was necessary for Dr. Valen to take this relatively certainty beyond the theoretical stage. There was no need for a proof of concept here. The end result was no doubt as clear to her then as it is to me now. I firmly believe she made a conscious decision to see her work through to the end, knowing full well the risks not only to herself, but to everyone else who might encounter Subject Beta in the future. I'm thankful we found the creature when we did, and that our forces were capable of neutralizing such a formidable enemy. Senior staff has agreed that the remains of Beta would best be utilized as part of an enhanced armor suit. Awesome. Although the actual conversion process sounds like something that would be better handled by Dr. Valen herself. Rage suit. High-powered bodysuit. Curious what the stats of that would be. I just have some autopsies. 3 days for some intel. Sectopod 6, Andromedon's 5. I don't remember what I get for these. It's been quite a long time. Let's just go ahead and start working on the autopsies.
As initially speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field.
Yeah, kind of creepy how you can kill the pilot and then the still keeps coming. Let's check.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
What do I need to build the Berserker suit? No, I actually can build it. It doesn't require any supplies. Cool. Do I need to upgrade it or anything? I had to upgrade this Serpent suit. Maybe I have to build it first before I have the chance to upgrade it. It would be possible to retrofit the exceptionally durable skin of the Berserker Queen into a high-powered bodysuit. So if this gives some kind of melee bonuses and stuff, I do have the exact perfect person to give this to. Got my melee specialist, so that would definitely be cool. Let's go ahead and work on that.
We're finished, Commander.
I've got a couple war suits. I would like to start grabbing some experimental powered weapons just to see what we get, but I need supplies for that. Dark event complete. Aliens hide and ambush among the populace, placing hidden faceless aliens on each mission for a month. It used to be so simple. See your enemy, know your enemy, shoot your enemy. Yeah, that's mildly irritating.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Alright, so 672 supplies we can grab. That's pretty cool. 1 guerrilla op, 1 council mission, 1 supply raid, 1 region contacted, 1 radio relay, 1 resistance rumor, 1 alien ruler killed. I might just... what do we got? So, rural checkpoints, decreasing supplies by half, that's kind of crummy. Infestation. Aliens seek to overrun XCOM, placing extra chrysalids on each mission for a month. That's kind of crummy. I'm worried more about stuff that's going to speed up the facility construction or give them instant progress towards the Avatar project. I'm tempted to go ahead and reveal this. I didn't do that last month. I do have a decent amount of intel, but if I want to grab a bunch of sites, like additional regions, it's going to burn through it pretty quick. I do have some research I can do that'll give me some intel because I do have that data cache. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what it is. Aliens find a mole within Resistance, reducing retaliation counter by 2 weeks. That's kind of crummy. I think probably the worst is going to be the infestation. Having my supplies is pretty crummy, but I can deal with it if I have to. I can always sell body parts and stuff. We're going to finish this off, and then we'll go grab our supplies. Soul Steel. Let's continue training. What do we have? Grants a bonus action to nearby squad mates. Immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. Again, I can't remember if this is active or passive. Inspire's not bad. If this is passive, this is quite good. I do like Inspire. I don't know why it's kind of being weird here, not showing them. Let's grab Inspire, I guess. There we go, she popped into existence. If I can upgrade this, I can throw 2 people in here at the same time, which would be pretty cool. I'm speeding that up with an engineer there as well, trying to get that as quick as possible. See if we can get our supplies. Get this done and get our supplies before any other missions show up.
Strategic resource located.
A traveling merchant dealing in various illegal weapons was operating on the barter system. Out of nowhere, a wild-eyed old woman appeared, offering something much more valuable if we beat her in a game of dice. Although Central refused to blow on the dice, luck was still on her side, and the old woman reluctantly handed over the promised goods. A decent amount of supplies. Yeah, let's go get our supplies. Where are our supplies?
Avenger plotting new course.
So hopefully we can collect these and then maybe get some stuff going before anything else crazy happens. Got plenty of upgrades and things. Alright, nearly impenetrable skin of the Berserker Queen functions superbly as a bodysuit, granting incredible protection, damage resistance, and mobility. The Rage Suit also features a mechanism to rapidly spike the adrenaline of the wearer, enabling them to rush enemies for powerful melee attacks. So this is an upgrade then, Rage Armor. By injecting the Rage Suit with additional lyrium, its protective qualities are improved while retaining its inherent mobility and potential for devastating melee assaults. So we'll have to see if we can actually do that. See if it requires any supplies. Would that be Proving Ground? Probably. I don't see it here. Maybe it's under Armor Engineering.
New orders, Commander?
Can build nothing. Yeah, it's here. So we need 75 supplies to upgrade it. Probably want to upgrade it before we take it out, because we're running into pretty tough enemies at this point. So we need those supplies, and then we'll see what we can build. Burn through all of our supplies immediately, probably.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. The fact that this armored environmental suit is capable of functioning in combat well after the original wearer has expired is remarkable. I must consult with Shin for further study into this unusual behavior.
So it unlocks a proximity mine. I've never really used the proximity mine much. I tried using it in the last campaign when I played this, but it didn't really work out much. I don't think I ever maybe killed 1 or 2 things with it. It was about all. Although I was extremely hesitant to perform an autopsy on this creature before an extensive analysis of the fumes venting from regularity from its suit, my concerns were overruled by the rest of the senior staff due to our overbearing time constraints. It was some relief that I discovered the most common element to be argon, an otherwise harmless gas when handled properly. Although similar in size and physical structure to the muton species, the Andromedon, as it comes to be known, does not appear to be of the same genetic design as the muton. I stress design here because perhaps more so than all but the most extreme examples, the Andromedon was engineered to exist only within the confines of the environmental suit we see them wearing in the field. Construction of this protective equipment results in a reaction similar to what we might see if a human astronaut were to remove their helmet in space. That is to say, a painful and unpleasant death within minutes. I am having a hard time talking today. I'm going. Proximity mine. It's a little faster. Let's just do this, grab some intel, since I just burned some.
I assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
So we do have some supplies already. I could start working on something. It takes time to build stuff here, so let's just see if there's anything I really want to grab. It would be tempting to grab another spark. I would like to check out the other skills and stuff I didn't grab with the one that I've got. So that's something I'm thinking about. But I think we're going to start with one of the experimental powered weapons, just to see what we get.
Get started right away, Commander.
And that just burns a
I'll
little
send
bit of
word when the
supplies.
project is complete. Hey, Commander.
What else can we grab? Storm gun would be nice. I don't really have anyone I'm using shotguns with right now, but I probably would if I upgrade it. I've kind of held off on using the bolt gun at all also because it's something I can't move and shoot at the same time. Let's go ahead and upgrade the armor, I guess, just a little bit. Other thing I might want to look at is how much is it to upgrade Scilab? 225. Insufficient power, really? What is my power situation? 4. And I could throw somebody down here to add some power. We could also upgrade our power relays too. So we've got one engineer there. I think here we've got just gremlins. Yeah, just gremlins there. So we've got a bunch of gremlins. So I've got 2 gremlins here, 1 gremlin there. So I should have another one free. Oh, we've got one there, okay. So we're using all the gremlins already. Yeah, we need another engineer, I think. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be nice to grab another engineer if I want to increase my power. So that would be something I'd want to do before I can really upgrade this, unfortunately. Since it takes 5, we're just 1 short. If I have another engineer, I can staff somebody in the power relay. That would give me a little bit more. But engineers, what we're going to need. I could pull somebody out of the Advanced Warfare Center if everyone's back to being full health. Now, Aaron's still trashed. 6 days. If we pull him out, it'll be 12. I don't have the supplies quite yet anyway, so let's just finish grabbing the supplies and then we'll figure out what else we want to build. Get all of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother going back to check. What do we have? Alloys, black market. Alright, what can we build? I could build more power if I really wanted to. I'm supposed to build the shadow chamber at some point. I'm leaving this space in case I want to build another resistance comms. I'm not sure if I'll need to, though. We do have some upgrades here that I haven't picked up. Let's grab that. So PCS chips are better. Vengeance is okay, but we'll hold off on that for kind of the absolute last thing I would bother picking up. How much is the shadow chamber build? Yeah, I need power. Power is the problem. So yeah, I can pull the engineer out of the Advanced Warfare Center to slow down healing and throw them in the power relay, and then we can build something else or upgrade something else. But probably only one thing.
Hello, Commander.
What else do we want? Having an EMP bomb wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, we definitely want this. We definitely want to upgrade our heavies. Let's just grab that. I'm not really using anybody close range, but I could give 1 or 2 people shotguns just in case. Not going to bother with those. 243. Let's take you out of there. Throw you in the power. Why do I have 2 people available? So 1 engineer. I have 6 engineers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got plenty. Yeah, I can just keep someone in there. Yeah, that's fine. For some reason I was thinking I had 5. I was just looking at the scientists. Alright, so we keep everybody healing up and we can have the extra power. Still not enough to build 2 things, so I can upgrade the Psi Lab or I can build the Shadow Chamber, but I can't do both because they each require 5. So we are going to have to do something about that eventually. I really want to upgrade this and have a couple Psi operatives. That would be pretty cool. $225 is a lot to pay for that, though. Pretty much kills off my supplies. How much is the Shadow Chamber for supplies? $125. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I want more Psychers.
Psi Lab upgraded.
And I've even got someone I can throw in here. Let's throw Mina in. Oh, it's back here. Okay. So I guess I've got to train first before I can actually pick something? Is that how it works? I thought I'd be able to pick something right away. Oh well. Yeah, I'll just do that. That burns through all my supplies. So no shotguns this month. But I do have the perfect person for the rage suit. I'm going to go ahead and put it on him before I forget. Amani. My melee specialist. Let's just kind of compare. So the warsuit, 6 health and 2 armor. Rage armor is 7 health, 2 armor, and 1 mobility. And gives you a rage strike. Attack any enemy within movement range with a devastating melee attack. Okay. That's a bit better than what she's got. That's just goofy looking though.
These things, so be careful with it. Just because you look like a berserker doesn't mean you can go charging off into combat like they do.
That is very meaty looking. It's like steaks stuck to yogurt. I don't know, it's very odd looking. Alright, gives us quite a bit of health and stuff. She's still... Does have a rocket launcher still. Does this have a spot for a heavy weapon? Yeah, can mount a heavy weapon. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll look a bit more at kind of detailed info on what we want to equip with everyone when we're setting up for the next mission. So this doesn't have a mount for heavy weapon, but the rage suit does. Okay. Well, Erin's actually shaken too. We'll have to take her out on a mission then. Everybody's ready to go. Of course, I don't have a black sight that I can see. I also don't have enough supplies to build radio towers. That's something I probably should have thought about as well. I do have a radio tower here. I might want to just start making contact for Asia. Alternatively, we can also start working on just finishing off Africa. If I just grab South Africa, that'll give us almost the bonus. We'll still have to build one more radio tower. I'm kind of far away from a radio tower here, so it's going to be At least 60 to make contact there. So the cheapest place I can go to looks like it's going to be West Asia, just because I've got the radio tower here already. So I guess we'll just do that. Try to increase the amount of supplies we get, cover more area.
Attempting to establish.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts.
61 intel is not bad. Advent Datapad is a basic field unit designed for storing and transferring intelligence that the aliens seem otherwise incapable of disseminating through their various communication networks. Although some effort was required to interpret the alien file system and decrypt their data, it seems as though Advent purposely kept the device's overall function relatively simple. The evidence is little more than circumstantial, but the design of these systems could be some indication of the lower-ranking Advent troops' overall mental acuity outside of the designated tactical scenarios. Alright, start working on
From
Sectopod.
what I've been told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
Alright. So since we're making a little bit of just general progress, I'm going to save it here before anything crazy happens. Go back to making contact, and we'll see what pops up. It'd be nice if we uncover a black site. Alright, what else can we get? Stasis. That's pretty cool. Stasis or Fortress? What do we want? Let's go ahead and take Fortress, just to do it. Like I said, if it is passive, that's pretty awesome. If it's something I have to activate, kind of depends on how long it's active, so could be useful. I just can't remember if it's passive or active. Well, we've got some progress. It's been a while since that's happened.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I need to find another black site.
Long live the resistance.
Alright, so West Asia taken care of.
New regional contacts located.
Alright, if I want to grab South Africa, how much is it going to cost me? 60 at least, probably. So it'll be 60 if I want to continue grabbing anything else out here. I think we're already, what is it? So 30, 60, and 120 for that. 30, 60. So we could go ahead and grab South Africa. I'm just kind of hoping that if we grab enough stuff, we might find another black site. Since I don't actually know where I need to head to specifically to find one. If I can see adjacent territories, if there's a black site, I should be able to see everything, because I'm adjacent to New Indonesia, New India, New Arctic, and South Africa. The only other thing I could do would be to grab some alloys, which isn't that big a deal. We could look at selling some stuff to build another radio tower. That's not a terrible idea. Now let's head to the black market, see what they might want. I'd like to get enough to maybe build a radio tower. I think it's 100, but I'm not 100% sure if it's 100 or 125 for a radio tower.
Market is open.
They're interested in shield bearer corpses, my spider suit, and superior stock. Well, I'm not probably going to use the spider suit anymore because I'm using the serpent suit on my sniper. I could potentially have a couple snipers and have one with the serpent suit and one with the spider suit. Could also buy some supplies. That's not a bad trade-off. How many shield bearers do I have? I could part with one, I guess. Don't want to drop too many just in case I need them for building anything, but I'm not sure there's anything left that I actually need them to build. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and buy some supplies as well. 139 for 40 intel isn't a bad deal. I've actually been pretty good on intel so far in this game. Grab a specialist kernel. Alright, if I want to build a tower, where do I want to build it? So I do need another one if I want the Africa bonus. And I do need one if I want to get the Oceania bonus. Armor and vest proving ground projects are completed instantly. South Africa is what, extra, 50% more supplies for items sold to the black market. That's not a bad deal. We already have the Europe, North and South America bonuses. Asia is the one I really want. The lock and load is pretty awesome. I can swap out weapon and PCS chips. Weapon upgrades and PCS chips. So that one is really ideal. If I look at that strictly, I would probably go with Africa as being a little bit better. But building a tower doesn't really help me. No matter where I place it, it's not really going to decrease the costs of advancing because I already have a tower out here in Eastern Europe for moving into Asia. Just be doing it for the bonus, which probably isn't that worth it. Oceania one is... It would make more sense probably if I want to put a tower to put it here. It's 150. It's actually more than I thought. I thought it was 100 or 125. I guess we could do that.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Then we could grab the Oceania bonus if we want next, or just work on South Africa. So Mina got stasis. Alright. Keep track of who I'm looking at here. So Mina should be Insanity, Stasis Shield, or Fortress. Stasis Shield could keep somebody alive if they're in danger for a turn. Insanity is kind of random on what it does, which is why I've kind of been skipping over it, but it's not too bad. I don't really like Stasis Shield that much, honestly. It could be useful conditionally, but it's only for one turn. Let's just start with Insanity, I guess. And then what I want to do is take a look at my other soldier we're training as a psi operative and just kind of do any upgrades or specialization we want. Let's take a look at what kind of weapon upgrades do I have. Superior stock isn't too bad. Scope isn't too bad. It's kind of holding on to the laser sights if I want to build shotgun variants. The magazine's typically better for snipers, but I'd really like to get that Asia bonus before I do that because I do have some on other guys. I guess we can just give you an advanced stock just because it's at least something. And your armor's fine, I think. Looks okay. Do I have a PCS chip? I do. I've got extra health. I think I already gave Amani extra health. No, I didn't. I think I was holding on to it in case I wanted to give it to my other medic. It's typically the first people I would give it to would be medics. So I do have someone I wanted to train as a backup medic, Sophie, but she's barely gotten any level ups at all. I just finally got medical protocol. So I might hold on to it in case I want to give it to her. Well, her chest armor is kind of weird looking there, but whatever. Yeah, tempting to give it to Amani, though, just to make her tanky as all get out. I should say tanky as hell. That's what I was thinking of saying. You know how Twitch and YouTube are touchy about cursing now, apparently. We did get Untouchable. That was our last upgrade, so that's pretty cool. Extra health is very tempting. 3 extra health. Yeah, screw it. Let's just give it to her. Have a boatload of extra health. Can't believe we still haven't had a mission pop up. Okay, there's Fortress done. What's left? No, Lance is decent if I can get a good angle. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. It's a little hard to line up sometimes, though. Just going to give them every single ability I can. I only had one psi operative in my last campaign. Of course, I've only done one campaign of this previously. So it's kind of nice to have a couple if I can try out a lot of different powers. Hellfire Projector. Upgraded flamethrower deals massive damage in a small cone, damaging environment and enemy targets alike. That's probably the one I would like the least. Unfortunately. Kind of forgot that was even one of the options for the powered weapon. What else can we do? Anything? Could go for another one. Got just enough supplies. Yeah, let's do it just to see what we get.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
So looks like I'm probably going to have to wait till next month when we get our supplies to... We definitely want to build the Shadow Chamber probably then. So I've got to deal with power first. That's a bit more of an issue. So we'll have to upgrade one of the power relays first. Then we've got staffing issues. So another engineer would be kind of nice at this point. Alright, what do we got? So I'm mainly kind of looking at what we're going to cancel out. So half of our supplies, that would be a priority. Reduce retaliation counter by 2 weeks, so retaliation's a little bit quicker. Or chrysalids on every mission. So this one gives me supplies, that's good. Scientist or an engineer. So it's an engineer and I take less loss. So this is very tempting. I don't have the decrease in my supplies next month, and I get an engineer, so both of these things I need. This is somewhat tempting because it cancels extra chrysalids, which for most missions is fine, but if I have to do a retaliation, the chrysalids are super difficult. And I get supplies. So I know I've got retaliations coming, and the other one's going to speed up the retaliations. So sped up retaliations with chrysalids, or get an engineer and more supplies later. I think I'll take the supplies now and cancel the chrysalids. I'm not sure if that's the best choice. Recover item from Advent facility. Yeah, I guess we'll have to deal with it.
Setting course for the West African sector.
We'll have to do it. Who do we want to take? Aren't you training? Why are you in here? I would actually like to take Klein to get her some level ups, but I'm not sure it's a smart idea. We're kind of working on leveling up McDonald here, who's our gunslinger. So I don't mind taking him out. We could try to get Hill here not shaken anymore. Let's take Amani out. Let's not take my main scout. We'll take my backup scout because he can still level up a bit. It's just a major still. So this isn't a terrible group of people. We're probably going to run into the Archon ruler as well, so that's something to keep in mind. Don't have any heavies. That's kind of problematic. What else can we do? Alright, I like the blue screen rounds, I like the serpent suit, I like the armor-piercing ammo. That's just a nanoscale vest, it's just 1 health. Guess we can live with that. I might take the plated armor off of her. She is going to end up close range against a lot of people, so that's kind of beneficial. He might get close range, so a little bit extra health is good. We've got smoke and that. Take the Talon rounds. Use you as a scout. Let's grab the battle scanner. Not sure if there's anything else I want to grab. I do have some war suits I could throw on some people. So how about instead of that, we just give you a war suit. And I do like the smoke, but I think maybe just the medkit and the war suit might be a bit better here. A little bit more survivability. Oh, I've got another one. There we go. Kind of did something goofy with her arms there. Let's take a med kit. Not the smoke bomb. You are a medic. Medic with a rocket launcher. So that's my 2 war suits. That's the Ridge suit and the Serpent suit. We've got a scout. The only thing, I do have the Dragon's Breath rounds, so I could throw that on somebody. If we do run into the Ruler, setting him on a fire is a good thing because they take damage each turn. I don't have anybody who can shred, so that's kind of an issue too. I feel like I'm missing out by not having a heavy. So maybe just for this, because I know the Ruler's out there, instead of taking the Mimic Beacon, let's take the Dragon rounds, just so we have the chance to set him on fire. I like the Mimic Beacon, but if the Ruler's around, I want to set him on fire, if at all possible. So we are taking some lower level people just because we want to level them up. Hopefully that isn't going to end up biting us in the, you know... Sorry!
Squad green to deploy.
Alright. I'm a bit concerned about the Ruler. The Archon one seems to be pretty difficult. Since he can fly, he's really hard to hit.
Contacts tipped us to an Advent patrol group storing a secure data vault in this area, and it looks like the files are critical to the aliens' latest operation. We can't pass up any opportunity to stop their progress, so we're moving to capture those assets. Neutralize any hostile contacts nearby and secure the area.
And since I don't have a heavy, I also didn't bring out the Frost Bomb. So since we are dealing with the Ruler, I probably should have taken a heavy just for shredding and the Frost Bomb. So I'm hoping we can deal with the situation. If he stays on the ground, Amani's just gonna pound the crap out of him if at all possible.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Alright. Okay, I misspelled retrieval there. Alright, let's grab my scouts. Where can we get to? So it's not that far. Inside the building. The house here doesn't have any cover on the roof, though. So if we want to go through it, we can do that. I'm not a super fan of these neighborhood maps. A little bit of map that way. Quite a bit more that way. Let's just peek around the corner here. Okay. Keep moving. Nothing. Sophie, how about you take a look around the other side of the house? Okay. You can pop the door too, I guess. That's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, definitely could be enemies out that way, but let's focus on getting to the report. Remnant Disposal Report. Amani, let's just head right on in.
Okay.
She makes horrible stomping noises when she walks. She sounds like a berserker. Okay, that's clear.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
So we could try to get upstairs and have some fight with my sniper. Chris, the gunslinger, I'm not sure where we're going to put him. George can just run on in. There might be a civilian up there. Let's take a look. Don't see one. It's showing me being revealed if I go in there, so there must be somebody. That kind of ruins my plans. So we'll send Chris on in as well here.
Got it.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Something big is moving around. Let's hug the fence. Still see nothing. Okay. Got that observation tower in the way, though. Could just chuck a battle scanner down there to see if we see anything. Let's see how far. You actually get it pretty far. Let's cover the civilian just in case. Actually, there's a bunch of civilians. Yeah, I remember we had the faceless in the missions. Yeah, a couple of them on the way. That's somewhat irritating. Gonna have to go loud just against faceless. So let's rage strike. Got okay shots. So if we move towards here, we're gonna get spotted just through the window. Could try to head upstairs with somebody. And you can't get in without getting spotted, which kinda sucks. Too far apart, so I can't really rocket and hit both of them. That would be kind of tempting. Oh, I forgot all about my flamethrower. I probably should have equipped that with somebody, but the rockets generally I like a little bit better, so that works out fine, I guess. Especially with the ruler, I'm probably going to want to hit him from range, so if I spot him, we'll just rocket the crap out of him. And we could just go ahead and go loud and take some shots. I don't really like the positioning here for my sniper. Just move up and see if we can see anything. I could get a little further if I had used the grapple, but I want to save it. So I can't see anything from there. So if we go loud, I'd probably take a shot with Sophie and then leave everyone else to react and see what we want to do. If I move in closer, I've only got this little kitchen countertop thing to hide behind, which isn't great cover. And Amani, we can move up and shoot stuff, or we can just melee the crap out of things. Got a free axe throw as well, if we want. Let's go ahead and just do it. Go loud here. Let's see what they do, and we'll react to it.
Sie haben uns gefunden.
Okay, he's gonna do nothing. Let's do a free axe throw. And apparently we're a bit too far away for that. Could move up and probably get a shot off if we hide behind the couch, or we could run and gun and get in a little bit better spot, probably. Hopefully we're not going to reveal anything.
Getting it done.
Yeah, we'll just take a shot from here. I don't want to open the door or anything. There might be stuff off to the right. Oh, nice.
Happy now?
Well, that was pretty good. I'm definitely not displeased. All right. Let's just shuffle up a little bit. Hopefully we're not going to spot anything off to the right. Let's just run in. Let's stay back with the medics. Just overwatch from here.
Overwatch.
Codex.
Advent forces sighted.
It's not ideal, but it could be a lot worse. 6 turns left. Where is the other one? Probably here somewhere. Got a shot. Not a great shot, but a shot. Unfortunately, this tower is kind of making it difficult for me to move in on the objective. Kind of want to look down the street here just in case. Okay, nothing that way, so that's good.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Hello. So I only got one target here. Not a very good chance. I could move out and we could do some crazy stuff with the gunslinger. Also got rockets. rockets. I'd like to hold on to them in case the ruler does show up. Amani could melee the crap out of somebody, so that's certainly an option. I'm hoping these three are isolated and we're not going to run anything else if we want to run out and do some killing, close range. It's always the problem with a melee specialist. It's tempting to just bypass the Codex and go for the shield bearer, but I really think running down that far is probably a bad idea. I do have untouchable, so it's not crazy. So we wouldn't quite kill off the Codex here. Let's see if anything else is out there.
We're close.
Got a Muton in there.
This is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Well, that's not a good spot. Got a shot there if we want to move for it. Now, let's see if we can get Sophie to get a kill here.
Position bestätigt.
Like to get some promotions with her if we can.
Abschuss
All right.
bestätigt.
I really don't have a good spot to go to if I want to move out with Chris. I could Shadowfall and kill the Codex and conceal. We could take a couple shots first if we wanted to, though. Just to see if we get lucky from here. Now, it's showing me the sniper percentage, that's why it was so low.
Did you see that one?
Just drop an Overwatch.
Not a problem.
Let's go ahead and try for the shield bearer here. Killed him. If we set the building on fire too, maybe.
Is this what we're looking for?
Do I want to reload? Let's... yeah, why not? It's a free action. It's either that or a pistol Overwatch isn't going to do anything. So I can Overwatch here, or I could put Aid Protocol and get an Overwatch on Amani. So let's go ahead and do that, I think. We wrecked that sign.
Enemy is still up.
Trying to attack me, melee. That was a miss. Let's see, Blade Storm. We're not even going to get to see the Blade Storm. No, we lit him on fire.
Incoming over here. They're on the
Did he panic? Is that what happened? It seemed like he came up and did a melee attack. I chopped into him, and then he moved and shot at me. So I'm not sure if that was a panic move or not. Definitely get more kills with the money if we want. Let's try to get around this tower. Hold up there for now. We'll see what else. We might reveal something as we move up. So I might need his shot. So we could also move Chris around to get the kill here.
I can handle that.
So hopefully we're not going to reveal anything, and then we'll do the Shadow Keeper, take him out, and then be concealed. Or we'll not do enough damage, and we'll stay revealed. That's not what I wanted.
Roger.
Just start paying attention to the timer here as well as it goes. Alright, I guess we're going to have Amani come help Chris.
One down, thousands to go.
It doesn't seem like we're going to reveal anything else here.
Not a problem.
Just take a look from here.
Overwatch. Oh yeah.
And it seems like we're not seeing anything. We'll keep moving in.
Heading out. Affirmative. Covering now.
Running out of time here. Jingo.
Position confirmed.
Ah.
This one is uniquely graceful compared to some of the other species we've seen. It also gives off very strong psionic readings.
So I've got my objective in here, so I'll have to be careful about throwing rockets in there if I want to do that. It's tempting to do. You've got a shot on Gatekeeper. I couldn't remember what they were called. I don't have a run and gun up. If I had that, I'd go up to here, grab some cover, and grab that. I don't like just running out there.
Okay.
Some kind of rocket angle we can get if I want to try here through the window. Just want to make sure I don't hit the box there. I think they were kind of around here. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well. I think we'll drop a kill zone here in case they come pouring out after we rocket them. Cover the door and the window.
Lockdown confirmed.
Alright, Sophie, let's throw a rocket in there. I'm kind of guessing, I think, here-ish, there-ish. Let's go there.
Boom!
Well, we hit a couple of them. Also set the building on fire. Could be a problem. What the heck was that? Something weird's going on in the back. Didn't move out far enough to get any shots from my sniper. Got a lot of crummy shots. Could throw another rocket in there. Could throw a couple rockets in there. I'm pretty sure the ruler is going to be out here somewhere, though, so I don't necessarily want to burn all my rockets.
Clear.
But I don't want to mess with this if I can avoid it. So I can hit both. Here's my objective. Thought I had it where I could get both of them. Okay, that looks like it should hit both. And not hit my objective. Still only 60% here. I could also move up, do a lightning hands, and then still do a face-off. Instead of just one sniper shot. Yeah, let's go for the more shots. Not great percentages, though.
Adjusting aim.
It's only 2 targets, so maybe we'll just take a regular shot here again. Who else has shots? George has got a good shot there. Can't do an aid protocol quite yet, so yeah, let's just go ahead and try to take him out here with George.
That's how it's done.
We'll stay put, probably Overwatch here. I would like to get these items before the timer runs out, but I'm afraid if I move this way any further, more stuff's going to show up. It's a lower percentage, but we'd actually get a kill, so let's try and see if we can do this. Even if we hit the other one, we're not actually going to kill him.
Shot failed to connect.
So in case they come move in this direction, we'll get a shot there with Jingo.
No, wait!
There's more guys casually strolling into the combat. It's way too much stuff on top of that box. Kill zone! Nice. Somebody else come running out that way.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, Mr. Meton. Yes. Excellent job.
By the numbers.
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I don't know if I can get it with my gremlins if I move up close enough. Maybe. Got an okay shot there. Do have a run and gun up. Let's move Sophie up and see if we can grab the objective from range here. That's it, right? Yeah, let's just grab the chest.
Infiltriere ihr System.
Okay. Reduce contact cost for nearby region by 50%. That's pretty good. A high chance. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Research time on current tech. That's not quite a big a deal. No, we're still not going to get it. 85% chance. Failed. And apparently that got their attention.
Es kann losgehen.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Alright, so we got it. Now we can just blow the crap out of the area. I think I'm going to have to use the rocket here. There's just too much stuff in here. So I can take a free pistol shot, and then we can throw a rocket at them. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Just take out his cover.
We'll get him next time.
What What can I hit? Looks like I can hit everybody, actually. Except for the shield bearer in the back. Oh, and the officer up front. So, not nearly everybody. Even Deadeye probably isn't going to kill him outright. That's disappointing. Let's try for it anyway. Might get lucky. Nope. At least we hit him. Just going to whittle everybody down to very little health. What to do? This would be a good time for Reaper or something, but I don't have it yet.
Back in.
Let's just try for a kill here.
Big deal.
Really wreck somebody's day here if I want to. Gonna aid Protocol Sophie, which should give her an Overwatch. Improve her defense a bit as well. Then I'm gonna Overwatch here.
On Overwatch.
I have Implacable. Got Untouchable and Implacable, okay. Yeah, let's try to kill this guy. Take out another one.
Kill confirmed. Position compromised.
Then let's shift down here. See if we can just reconceal. See if he's just going to come charging out here or not.
Es bewegt sich noch.
I've got nothing.
Well, that's not good. Probably. That's a bunch of zombies. And shield is going to make things even harder. Okay, so shield bearer and the gatekeeper are the priorities. If I can take out the shield bearer first, that would help a little bit. Django might be able to do that. Maybe.
Now you see me?
Do have the Talon rounds. Yeah, moving up here I'm going to get revealed, and I can't make it back here to open the door either. Crap. Can't kill the shield bearer there with a slash. How do I not have view from here of the gatekeeper? That's very weird. Don't really want to waste shots on the zombies. Do get a free pistol shot, so let's go ahead and take it. It's going to take down the shields, I guess. I'm going to have to just ignore the shield bearer. Okay, that's it. His shot's at the AP round, so he's just kind of jumping right through there, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to take him out. I hope so. If I have to, maybe we can send Amani in to bash on him in close range. It should finish him off. What do you got? Oh, nice.
That's right.
That takes care of the zombies. And I guess we'll do a reload.
We're green to go.
Still can't get up to get a shot while maintaining concealment. So I think I'm just going to run around here, set up, in case he stays in the building, we can surprise him next turn. So if he's got a crummy shot.
Ready to rock.
It's a bit far away. I could run a gun, maybe try to get somewhere to get a shot on him. So if I have sight from here. Yeah, I do. Sure, let's do it.
Set him up, knock him down. Rolling out.
Not a great shot, but we'll give it a try.
That armor's tough.
And next turn we can always just run up and smash him in the face. Here, I'm just going to Overwatch.
Holen wir sie uns. Na los, zeigt euch.
Scanning.
Just a few things.
Yeah, a little bit of damage. Got 52, so I definitely want to kind of pay attention to who gets kills here, so I do want people to level up. Sophie would be a good one to level up. Jenga would be good. Amani would be good. Chris would be good. Let's try for a little bit of a long shot here with Chris, just to see.
Still moving.
Alright, let's have Amani get her revenge. Maybe we'll try the Rage Strike, just to see. Let's go from there. Just want to see what it does. Yeah, decent amount of damage. Threw him out the window.
There you go.
Status confirmed.
Oh, that's it. No
All
ruler.
hostiles
Okay.
down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay. Only one person wounded, only a little bit, so hopefully not out for too long. I kept expecting the ruler to pop up from like the sides or something there as we were playing through. I'm kind of relieved that did not happen. It's almost damage, Amani. Most attacks, Chris. Most under fire, Amani. Move furthest, Jingo. Yeah, not bad. If the ruler had shown up as well with everything else, it would have been really difficult. We were kind of in a bad spot with the shield bearer and the zombies, but ended up doing okay. Well, the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, zombies, and shield bearer. Not a great combo. So it'd be nice if I get some promotions. We're going to get some supplies. I'll have to think about what I'm going to do with those. Maybe just saving them up for towards the Shadow Chamber, but I've got to worry about power first. I don't really want to build more power. If I can avoid it, I'd rather just upgrade one of the power plants I've already got.
This up, the aliens don't stand a chance, Commander.
Only one promotion. 3 days. Okay, that's not too bad. 32 kills. That's pretty good. It's no 67, but, you know, she'll get there. She'll be higher than that by the time she's got 27 missions done. Yeah, we're going full medic here. We somehow got an autoloader. Gatekeeper shell. The organism within the Gatekeeper shell is highly unusual, seemingly reliant on the shell itself for sensory input. Long sequences of engraved symbols, not unlike ancient hieroglyphics, adorn the inner lining of the shell. So, Gatekeeper autopsy. Our initial readings of the odd spherical creature we encountered show it to be of immense psionic power, potentially rivaling that of the Elders themselves. It may be possible to reverse engineer its biomechanical components for use in our own equipment.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Say no to the chrysalids. No, thank you. Alright, so we definitely need power if I want to build anything else. How much is it to upgrade power? Oh, that's not too bad. Additional workstation. Oh, this is what I need, actually. Greatly increase power relay's output. How about we just do that?
Power relay upgraded.
So the Shadow Chamber is going to cost me 125. Okay. So we've got 10 power available now, so we should be good for a while. So I just need the supplies and we can start working on the Shadow Chamber. Yeah, we have to take Aaron on something eventually. I was hoping Amani would get a level up there with getting some kills, but Amani and Chris, I'd like to get the Gunslinger maxed out. I'd like to get my Melee Specialist maxed out. Both be pretty cool. This is kind of my anti-robotic specialist. I haven't used her in a while. I should probably throw her in a mission at some point, too. I haven't used my Psychers at all, either, but maybe take them out sometime. Take them out, show them a good time. Alright, I think we're going to have to end it here for today, though. saving before anything crazy happens. Yeah, it's about all the time I've got for today, so thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Continuing the odyssey of the XCOM 2 campaign here as it just trundles forward. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be. I still need to find some more black sites. We haven't spotted any in a while. We've grabbed a couple more territories, but still haven't found any. I'm not sure if they'll just pop up when we actually make contact with the territory. We haven't had anything show up that would give me like a lead on a facility or anything in a while. So we've hit all the ones we've got. Unfortunately, they're not making progress, so hopefully I can find one before they max out the Avatar Project progress. But I do appreciate hanging out. If you're interested in other streams I've done or earlier parts of the XCOM stream, you can check them up on my YouTube channel, which is also Disturbing Puppet. So thanks very much for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one.